Hey. Happy Sunday. That's what today is, right? Sunday. What a Sunday. Such a Sunday. The most Sunday you ever did. Sunday. You do voices. Why not? Story of my life. I've played this. I've done one round of this before, so I vaguely know what's happening. I assume it doesn't really matter. Fuck it, let's try this. Full game. Spooky high school. The Swedish years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. This dude. Always. Yeah.
All right.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fast fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. Where will that leave? Who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart? Miranda Vanderbredt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Adorable. Polly Geist, 22? Question mark. Party goes with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LaVey, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam DeLeoncourt, 4 something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dog. Zoe, forever? Alright. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to the ultimate fangirl. Calculus the Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. And this way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions, that they don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on fire and love. But it's super dope and kick-ass because they're so walking away from never-ending explosions. makes sense. The most influential Russian novelists of the XIX century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazovs. And Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. Well, it can't be that one, because I can't say half the fucking words. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating that she's a mess. And two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates, are both instant hit. Okay, we're going for this one. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my own enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. Lovely. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realized that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets and feel the need to explain them in detail. What would be your dream first date? A lovely walk in a forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. Wild party in international waters. A fierce fight that starts a lifelong rivalry open to becoming something else. Sweaty and manly wrestling match. Sexy decompiling. Crimes. That one, obviously. Obviously. You were a perfect product, what would be your slogan? Objectively better than the other options. You won't understand me, and that's how you know I'm cool. Extra flammable. By me, I'm good. Be ready for a long trip together. Too expensive for you. Hello, how are you? Oseman.
All right.
I gotta pick where I go, right? Playing this second time. I've done like one run before, although I'm doing the DLC one. I've not done that one before, so kind of, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what's different about the DLC one. Bathrooms, why not? That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I don't know, either the devil dude or the robot one, I think. We'll see what happens. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. That's how you go. You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie, met by the snorting of an angry prince of hell. Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought they looked a bit different. I'm not saying that was definitely how you lost your horn. I'm just saying that's one of my headcanons for it. Seems like a good addition. I like them both. Design-wise, anyway. Headcanon? Yeah. How I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined you all as a regular girl. Sorry. I do apologize. Okay. Good kid. Probably for all the wrong reasons, let's be real. Regular girls Don't come up and ask me if I'm nobly sacrificed my horn for the coven because I'm secretly horny for hope. Okay, but I also have spooky high seas, or whether the whole school is a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy. What? Fuck scurvy. If I was a pirate, I'd only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases. I also wrote human high. Oh, where you're not missing your horn at all. You're missing a wang. Dear. I was a horn and analog for a wang. Also, don't answer that. Stop making up cannons about my head. The only cannons I like are the ones with 2 ends. And I'll happily stop making up head cannons if you tell me the real story. I don't like any of these options. You could just tell that Zoe and Damien lopped off one of his horns to piss off his dads. You feel like you heard that somewhere. But friends don't tell friends their other friends' horny secrets. This looks like a job for lying. And maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one or the other of your very attractive classmates. Yeah, I feel you on that. Alright, as we all know, demon horns are a powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his wink. Right? Gives a fuck Damien lost his horn. You should see what the other guy lost. Like, this is his thing, right? Whoa. Fuck yeah! That's fucking right. You should have seen that other guy. Guys, there were like 5 of them. Oh my god, there were? Tell me all their names. I'm gonna write them all down and include plenty of details. Everyone knows how true this story is. Yeah, totally. They were all giants, and their names were Star Eater, Monstrous McNightmare, Death Fucker, and Beast Mode and Hope Killer, you finished for him, and the two of you quickly proceed to yes, and the fuck out of this situation. You're talking about the Death Fucker's shotgun, which is also a shotgun. Shotgun that shoots shotguns that shoot lasers. And the lasers on the fire, and the fire is poison. You continue, and the poison is made out of blood. Beast Mode, because I killed him first. This is also interesting and important. Every single word of this super accurate story is going into this fan fiction. It's going to be the most accurate spooky high fic ever. I can't wait for the whole world to hear about that time that Hope Killer paid for taking his horn with his life, and with his $1 trillion inheritance, he'll come into a few years, so everyone should fear you now.
Fucking metal!
You'd think that after being a nightmare deity for a few centuries, she'd be a little harder to fuck with. Don't get me wrong. It's fun having someone around who I know did more murders than I did once upon a time. She could just be a little much. Instead of worrying about whatever crazy shit she's gonna write about my missing arm, why don't you and I focus on everything that I have that isn't missing? Dang. That includes at least 4 limbs, his other horn, and his junk. Awesome. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. Hey, go me. I'm having a hard time like visualizing what that weapon is. I mean, we started now, why stop? You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favourite mobile games. Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. Oh. Ooh. My regional boss Worth uses the income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Yeah, and now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Jesus. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Whoa, I win again. Where are all your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Where's the fun in that? Let's have another watch match. Oh jeez, hello. What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon's isn't dumb, it's cool. Because... No way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemons can also be used as football. Say something, pelt them with steamed vegetables. Vegetables? We hate those. Stop it. Is that this guy? Is this guy Wolfpack? Ah, I suppose so. These look like wolves. That's pretty cool. Were they like shadows or something? That's neat. Seriously, pelt those with ground beef or something. Or at least some sausages or pig ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives. I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. These knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Guys, come on. Stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright? As soon as the Wolfpack have retreated out of range. Nice thinking. Finally a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knives out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does though, so that's a win. Ah, okay. Is it cool? It's a cool little design. I like it.
Alright.
Alright, we did this. She the one that sells you stuff, maybe. I think that was the thing. Let's work our way bottom upwards. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit. At least he missed. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain plus charm. I'm a very charming boy. You notice Liam and Damien talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous. You decide to join them. I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric, radically motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset. And their outfits, black on red, it's like bad cosplay at a fashion statement. I'm just pissed that they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer. But if I'm one of them murderers, one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer is a metal band. The Killers is just a post-pop baby shit. There was a time I would have hotly debated the genre classification of the Killers with you, but they're popular now and so are obviously garbage. How dare you, sir? The love for Killers. And the same goes for the Slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to his archaic practice. You mean by murdering all the Slayers? We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is a new initiative. Something fresh, something modern, something like... Liam seems to be drawing a blank. But you're not. Your idea is simple, yet effective. Murder all the Slayers. I wonder which one he'll like. A massive PR campaign letting people know that every cool person in history was either a vampire or a demon. For the Damien. Now we're on the right track. But I'll do you one better. How about instead of murdering all the Slayers, we murder all the Slayers?
So
I don't care how many times you repeat yourselves, I won't be party to an unoriginal plan. But Liam, doesn't the very fact that it's so unoriginal actually make it the most original plan of all? You've opened my eyes to an entirely new type of irony. Go on. Damien explains his revolutionary new plan in detail. It sounds just like the regular old killing to you, but Liam's eating it up. You gain 2 creativity and +1 boldness. I mean, I can't see how the plan could go wrong. It's definitely perfect.
all right.
To the outdoors. That Jay, during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Looking around, you see Damien and Liam arguing about whether black metal is better than death metal. Suddenly, Damien stops arguing and sniffs the air. Are you stalking me, sir? Shut up! Do you smell that? Yeah, it smells like Christian Dior and plot armor. Oh, fuck.
Prepare to die!
It's me, dickheads, and I brought enough crucifixes and holy water for the whole class. Oh, lucky me. I've been meaning to finish my take-home final for AP murder. Go ahead, just try to kill me. I'm the protagonist, bitch. She's right, unfortunately. This is a well-trod territory. We are, as they say, pretty fucked. Screw that, you've got a way to save Damien and Liam without killing anybody. All you have to do is bring everyone to tears with a mind-shattering guitar solo. Throw a brick. I have to do that. You pull your emergency brick out of your backpack and chuck it at the Slayer's head. Ow, my consciousness. Of course, plot armor prevents the Slayer from being killed, but allows her to be knocked out when she's being an asshole. The Slayer's become because of the plot. Ah. That's pretty cool. I just like the part with the brick at her head. The 3 of you work together to drag her to the bathrooms and put her head in the toilet. It's a bonding experience. You gain +2 fun and 1 charm. The most bonding of experiences.
All right.
Alright. Who's Tiger Boy? Switch it up. You're about to take the first bite of your delicious cafeteria lunch when Coach appears out of nowhere. It's Tony the Tiger.
Stop! You can't eat that. You're not warmed up yet.
Aravi. His cool name.
You want to strain your jaw, sprain your esophagus, pull your intestines. I thought I told you kids better than this. Come, stand up, let's get our food on. You look disappointed. Don't worry, little buddy. I'll let you choose the workout. We got 2 options.
Playing with your food, specifically playing football with your food. An absolutely ridiculous number of push-ups. Coach helps you set up your peas and mashed potatoes in a classic football formation, and you animate them with the bit of magics.
Good job!
Perfect! Now the food will get all warmed up, so it's ready to take the nutrition all the way to your end zone. The end zone is your stomach and eventually your butt. Oh dear. Your food throws down in the most intense football game ever. It all comes down to a controversial call by Broccoli Ref. You turn around to find the whole rest of the cafeteria watching your game and betting on the results. They're even more entertained when you command all the players to give them your dive into your mouth. You gain plus fun. Oh, I'm very fun, apparently.
All right.
Alright, what's next? Library. Wake off me, library. That's amusing. That day you spend your time on the library's PC, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has a fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gained plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. I'll take it. You're chilling out, not murdering anybody, when Damien slinks up to you. He's holding a large sack with the world's definitely not a corpse written on it.
Hey, noob.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag.
You never would have guessed.
Now here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse. At least not with my lawyer present. But let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors.
Oh dear.
Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be extremely attractive if you did.
Luckily, hiding bodies is kinda your thing. You show your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck him in my garage. He'll blend perfectly with my collection of vintage. Jesus. I mean, I feel like this has the most chance of working. You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage.
Holy hell! Are these all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart. Fuck, you've got 3 popes in here.
Yeah, it looks great. It's very trendy.
I've spent all this time trying to be a great murderer, when the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time.
Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Joke's on him, you actually just really accomplished grave robber. You gain plus 2 smarts and plus 1 charm.
All right.
So, class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all, the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain plus 2 smarts. Normally, Damien is totally turned out in monstrous civics class, but today he actually seems excited. You ask him why.
Because we finally got an assignment. I can get behind. Write up proposals to improve your neighborhood. My neighborhood is hell, so I'm gonna come up with a kick-ass new torture. I just need to pick up an idea. Drinkable termites? No, the termite lobby will be all over us. Constantly firing shotgun? No, the NRA still refuses to associate with our brand. Repeated flaying with a dull, rusty butter knife? No, that's just not quite brutal enough. Literally, damn, I've got plenty of good ideas, but no great ones. Help me out here, yeah?
Knife soup. A kitten you can never snuggle. That's just too mean. The boy seems to like his knives.
What? You're telling me you don't like knife soup? That's practically all we hate in hell, except for breakfast when we eat knife pancakes. I'm not giving our best food to the inmates. This is hell, not a knife bed and a breakfast.
I'm sorry, but I'm so sorry, buddy.
While I'm at it, why don't I give them a plate of knife souffle and treat them to a dip in a knife tub, huh? Fuck, I'm sorry I even asked you.
Youch. Damien's description of his home makes you really not want to visit, but it doesn't look like he'll be inviting you anyway. You lose plus 2 charm and plus 1 fun. Maybe it's about time we fucked up, to be fair. It was going a bit too well.
All right.
Alright, swift recovery time. When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard, and furiously ignoring each other. Cool. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film.
OMG!
Is this it? The final showdown between the stormy blue nightmare Dahlia and the spicy red baby Damien. It's today the Aquins have finally claimed the 8th circle of hell. No, not the knife tub. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright guys, I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now. She's very badass looking.
Go get a life.
Give us a fucking break, will ya? We're not gonna resolve this centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic. Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down. And I'm just sitting here because fuck you. Yeah, fight! For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate. Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently. So what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight, or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? Well, you know what they say, if you're not fighting someone to the death, it's usually because you have secret sexy feelings for them. Look, I know you guys can't actually fight for the 8th circle right now, but you must want to fuck each other up a little bit, right? How about a fun war over dessert? Who doesn't love a good fun war?
Weak.
A fun war? That's clearly beneath me. You know what's beneath you? Your butt. Yeah, she's very badass. How dare you? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a fun war. 5, 6, 7, 8. My thumb is full of boiling hate. Yeah, he's great. Stop punching my thumb with your other hand. I will when you stop hitting mine with an hammer. Never. Your fruit cup is mine. Not if Mr. Dynamite has anything to say about it. Damien shoves a stick of dynamite into his fruit cup, destroying the cup, cracking Zoe's phone, and effectively ending the fun war. Ah yes, it's just as poetry says. In the contest of war, the one true winner is the dynamite salesman. And me, because I got to blow up the fruit cup with dynamite. And me, because I won the fun war. The only thing you want is my fist in your mouth. Damien looks happier now because there's no better dessert than gratuitous violence. And he surely notices he's got an extra portion thanks to you. Fun war all the way.
All right.
Auditorium. Very spicy red baby. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Okay. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by their high school play standards. You gained +2 creativity. Having stretched, kicked your faces, and belted for the gourds, it's time to get down to business, rehearsing the classic musical, Anti-Mime. And now, princess, Tortellani, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die. Can we hold on, please? Dude, why would you interrupt me? I was in the moment. I was like, fucking Monsieur. I fail to see how having intercourse with Monsieur would improve. Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn fucking lines? I mean,
You could.
But don't you want this musical to be better? Anti-Mime, an evil Dark Knight, being a bad guy, it's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes at Spooky Eye? It does seem that the leading lady rule is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of her reactions to male violence can be taken straight from thick horses going up and down in a circle.
Fine, whatever. And my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame isn't good enough for you? Then go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist, and I'll nail that too.
Right as Anti-Mame is about to slay the princess, it's revealed he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade, at which point the play turns into a complex and exciting adventure in bureaucracy. Right? Anti-Mame is not a Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who spent the last 20 years working from within the villain system to dismantle the whole operation. Try this one.
Oh. What? An undercover cop? No, I'm not, man. You are. You're the cop.
Kaiser Cop? Oh, I never would have guessed that from his complete inability to follow rules. Oh, whoopsie-daisy.
Yeah, well, that's why he's so good at the job. Because he makes it seem like he doesn't know anything but cop, cop, cop. You're the cop, not me. I'm not the cop.
That was weird, right, guys? I know you haven't been a Spooky Eye student very long, Zoe. So let me say with good authority, everything that happens here is weird. That nothing that happens here is weird. Watch, we'll probably never even deal with the fact that Damien may or may not just imply that he's an undercover cop ever again. And we never did. But you guys never finished working on the play, so you lose +2 smarts and +1 for minus. All minuses, no plus. How dare you say plus?
All right.
Well, now I have to go back to the bathroom.
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to my shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, and even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Yeah, it didn't go great. Tampon used by the former prom queen. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask how I got this. Okay. Gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah. Sexy fake Latin accent. Why the hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. A penguin mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kinda hot you're into that kinky shit. Jesus. Some impractical yet kinda funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Yeah, I remember. Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. A corpse? Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. How much is that? I feel like Damien's gonna like that, right? Fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison. Street cred, plus 9,000. Good old cocaine. Jesus. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. A PR agent. A high school social life is hard nowadays, that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of your classmates are idiots. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, educational, from great mentors and tons of raw talent, but damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? It's like Bob Ross. Would that say Happy Little Accident? A Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. I feel like I gotta go for the corpse, right?
No refunds.
Have a good one.
All right.
Once again, I need to redeem myself. You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that. Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian, so it's low calorie. And second of all, it's a lich's phylactery. Part of this balanced breakfast. It's lunch. You are just jealous. These two are fun. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich and kill us all. Well, I'm nervous that's not gonna happen. Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. Damien, don't eat it. You won't leave room for all these baby seals I brought you. Liam's right, Damon. You should make him eat it.
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot about the golden rule. Do unto others whatever the hell you want, because it's funny.
What? No. This is an outrage. I don't even eat food, let alone inedible objects supposed with eldritch magic. Okay. It's a story for it with a secret ending. Interesting. I look forward to seeing how that spans out then.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Dracula down the hatch.
Damien force feeds the dread artifact to Liam. He's instantly possessed with a dark energy, as opposed to his normal morose energy.
I am the Lord of the Night, the Heresiarch of Ice, Devourer of Joy. Nah, what a nerd.
Liam has to go to the nurse's office to get the curse removed, while you and Damien rob a bank to celebrate.
All right.
Must you be everywhere I wish to go, lady? Go to the outdoors this time. Actually, we didn't properly go to the bathroom. That day you skipped class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all their idiotic scenarios they prepared for you. By the time you go to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was totally a normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in the school.
Ugh.
Oh, okay. Ah, that's interesting. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste.
Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noob. You were doing that earlier.
Oh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly. As a school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy and I don't appreciate such puerile uses of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell.
I'm the first of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk. So whatever Vera says. Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe that's because the game is about. Is this the first corpse question then? When you bought the corpse, Valerie told you it was a fashion accessory, that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body, but now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. So this is the first one you say and I press A on this one. Well, click the first answer, I guess. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia. Fact about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse in your head. This is the right one. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. I'll be real, I probably would have picked that one otherwise. Alright, cool, thank you. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think that Kai is trying to tell us that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes, yes. Indeed, most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats.
I think it's cool how he's wearing a corpse on his head. And he's still, like, really cool about it.
Yay. Yay.
Fuck. I'm like big time drunk. Like, tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Wait. Am I tripping? Or is Kai wearing a corpse on his head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping.
You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Kai is in fact wearing a corpse on his head. And you know what? He is doing it in such a confident way, and I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing of many corpses my adventures might want or might not produce. I agree, confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic nor healthy. Still drunk. And so all of them signed a degree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory as a high school social bureaucracy requires. Thank you, Osman. I would have totally got that wrong otherwise. Today is a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain +2 charm and +1 smart.
Alright.
Alright, boyo, where we go next? Gym time, I believe. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly you can convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. Should have known they'd be into the corpse art thing, shouldn't I? The players burst into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. Yeah, Polly seems adorable. You join Miranda and Damien's team for a game too. It goes differently.
Come on, shit dicks. Face the power of hell.
Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them all into a thin red paste. You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game?
Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words for my vocabulary: kill and murder.
Honor, glory, feudalism. There are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for. Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You've got to stop this before it turns into an FPS or something. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter.
Many died before us, but we won't waver.
Guys, it's just dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. Yeah, I feel like I gotta go with them.
Ah.
That's right, I'm the narrator, and I'm sick of your shit. Oh, what's this? Looks like the opposing team had reinforcements the whole time. 15 orcs, 3 bears, and 100 goblins. And a dragon that's also a machine gun, somehow. Yeah, it turned out that the narrator had more power than you expected, huh? You should have thought about that before you fucked with me. I won't even give you the pleasure of narrating this bullshit. Too late, buddy, too late. You wake up in the detention, your team has lost, everybody hates you. And I'm making you lose free boldness so this doesn't happen again. Oof, not my boldness. So cruel. What a cruel narrator.
All right.
You walk up to see Damien closely inspecting Zoe's body. Not like that, you pervert.
Yo! What that mouth do?
Okay, that sounds bad, but wait for it.
Oh, that one? That one is for eating whole live birds. And that one? Crushing up the tiny little bird bones that the other mouth spits out. And what about this mouth over here? That's for screaming obscenities, undetectable to human ears. And what about this one? That one's for, I don't actually know. I don't think I ever noticed that mouth before. I've had so many forms throughout the years. Unknowable void, eldritch deity, totem being sold by young cat girl, gelatinous monster. Bye. And now, you got this sick new mouth that we get to decide a function for. We? I'm not just going to take suggestions. Actually, no, wait, that sounds awesome. I will now take suggestions for what to do with this mouth. Time to come up with a brilliant mouth use that will clearly impress one of these charismatic and dateable classmates. What about a scream puke mouth for all those times when screaming or puking alone just isn't enough? Maybe one day this mouth could become the Kai kissing mouth. Go for this one. Wait, you can do that?
Well, this realm inside my many mouths is an improbable nightmare dimension, which bends to my every whim. So, sure.
But how? I've been trying for years, and the best I've been able to do is salivate while sounding vaguely upset. If I could scream puke, why? I could finally express how I truly feel about child beauty pageants.
Just to be clear, you can't do it. This is my mouth, so I'm the one who can do the screaming and puking.
I know. That's something I'll just have to come to terms with, but do you think you could scream puke just one time for me?
Well,
please. Fine. Just help me out here. Give me something disgusting to think about. Ooh, Tothungus, Hog Lagoons, crony capitalism. Screamer.
Jesus. Oh, it's got teeth around the... okay.
It's so beautiful. They should have sent a poet.
What they do send is Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, to clean up all the puke. Meanwhile, you and Damien grow a little closer.
All right.
Alright. What room was I just in? Oh, what was the room I was in where I pissed everyone off? Go to the library. That day you spent some time in the library PC sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? You lose +10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. Right? That was one freaky mouth. You become a well-known trendsetter, advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. I assume this is, corpse quest number 2. Mr. Kai, we have a problem. If you assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic, and probably also a crime. Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm not sure how likely I am to get some. Like, I don't know what like stats are necessary to actually achieve a date at the minute. So maybe it's best to like have this as a backup in case this all goes horribly wrong before the last like event pops up. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing. Oh yeah, we read that. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fedora. What should we do, boss? As Vogue rules dictate, the only way to subdue a Vogue journalist is by out-journalizing them in a journalism duel, to the death. Sometimes people need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send him a severed heads as a warning. Jesus. Number 2. Alright, thank you. It's number 2. Oh goddamn. Way to go, boss. Nothing like a friendly reminder to show people you care. Yeah. Let me schedule the murder in your agenda. Oof. We're very mean, aren't we? You keep Scott out of the murder because he's too pure for that. Agreed. You take care of it yourself because you're a responsible young adult that can take care of his own murders. Soon after murdering Fedora's parents. Boss, it worked! The Fedora bro changed his article. Read! The other day, I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Kai, the well-known trendsetter and corpse advocate. Kai murdered my parents and sent me their severed heads. So unoriginal. It seems he thinks corpses are the solution to everything. It's no surprise his fashion is starting to get old. Also, isn't murdering my parents like a crime or something? Just saying. Oh no, corpses said, oh, did I do it wrong? Oh well. Maybe they always were, Scott. Maybe they always were. Oh, so yes. It was like totally a crime. Police came looking for you and punish you by criticizing your own originality, causing you to lose blindness to creativity. They also make you pay a fine, so you lose -1. Yeah. Kinda glad that was the wrong one, to be honest. Oof. A bit rude, isn't it? Just giving them the reds. Alright, class. That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts, and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. Partway through class, you break into groups. You notice Damien by himself at a desk thinking hard. Ah, okay. Ah, I see ya. Ah, that's fair enough. Partway through class, you... Ah, we're good. Damien, thinking hard, in class, you ask him what's up.
It's a stupid writing assignment. I'm supposed to write 2 pages as a destructive tool that's better than fire. Better than fire? What's better than fire? Fire's my thing, my whole brand.
What about knives, buddy?
I swear, Miss Demon Slayer's got it in for me. What am I supposed to write about?
You know before you'd see the day, Damien would ask you for advice about destructive tools, but you've been preparing nonetheless. You tell him. More fire. I'm gonna assume more fire is the right one. Oh no.
This was a test, and you failed. There was no assignment. There isn't even a Miss Demon Slayer at this school. I mean, there was, and she is. I just don't give a shit about this assignment. The correct answer is, nothing. Nothing is better than fire.
But that was what you were trying to imply, you protest. The only thing better than fire is more fire.
I'm not saying what imply means. I'm not sure what implied means, but it sounds like a thing losers do. Kinda like not setting things on fire. Speaking of which...
You know what happens next. In the resulting inferno, you lose 2 charm, and 1 fun, and your pants. That's not all bad then.
All right.
Hey, Robot Boy.
Hey, friend Damien. I am having trouble getting a positive ID on the objects in your possession. Would you declare their components? Sure thing, Robaro. What I have here is a can of gasoline, a lighter, and the grin of a madman about to set a cafeteria table on fire. I comprehend now. It would seem to me that the most logical extrapolation is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire.
Ah, okay. I'll look into that when we get to the end then. Ooh, this is calculus though, right? I'm into trying that.
Damn, Calculista. How much plus smarts must you have to figure what misery you're out?
My intelligence cannot be calculated by using your oldest simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seems to me, in my metaphorical but not literal hat, that is not nice.
Did I say it was gonna be nice? No, I said it was gonna be awesome.
Running back conversation to check for phrase gonna be awesome. Error. Phase not friend. No, friend Damien, you never said it was gonna be awesome.
I didn't need to. It was implied in the grin of a madman part. Calculista, why are you trying to ruin my fun?
It's a matter of perspective. Calculista, where you see a table, Damien sees a wood set to flame. Cook his food, so Damien is totally in the right to set it on fire. Calculista is right. Damien, be responsible. Don't set fire to this table. Set fire to the cafeteria table designated for arson. You know, the green one by the door, with in case of needing to set fire to the table on it. Alright, well. Time for the ultimate betrayal. Sorry, Damien.
Yes, friend Damien. Friend Kai is correct. We must always obey the rules. The rules of Asimov, the rules of Spooky High, the rules of the universe, with all of its structures in order. Fuck this structure and order! Fuck Asimov, and fuck Spooky High, and fuck the universe. Stupid universe, making things like tables you're not supposed to set on fire to.
But Damien, rules are there for a reason. All things are there for a reason. Like the designated arson table. The reason the designated arson table is there is so that you can commit arson.
But I don't want to commit arson that follows the rules. I want to commit arson that sets the rules on fire.
But friend Damien, if you set this table on fire, surely crazy Martin, the wet bad janitor, will give you detention, and you will set nothing more on fire for the day. Whereas if you set the arson table on fire, you may be free to set many more things on fire for the duration of this day and every day.
Dope.
Thank you, friend Kai, for helping talk sense into Damien. I think we did a good deed here today. Sure did, buddy. A good deed? At Spooky High? Perish the fort. I'm rebelling, narrator.
All right.
Alright, what should we... The day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. The Betrayal. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat, you gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself, and ask the other players to call you by that nickname until the end of this run. And it's later when you are minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. When you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings.
Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdarts? I actually think you're only 70% awful fuckdart tops.
Well, thanks, man.
That, I actually think you're kinda rad.
Am I being punked?
I've been meaning to get a new tattoo, so there's nothing as rad as intentionally sticking to needles into yourself to create a permanent image on your skin fucking forever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos, if you can come up with something rad for us.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is a sea cucumber. An on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. A sea cucumber. I kinda just wanna go for this. Fuck it.
Dude, I don't even know what that means. But you're rad, I'm rad, getting stabbed with needles is rad, let's go for it.
What?
Yeah!
Fuck yeah, it feels amazing to have Damien's blind trust in you, and having picked the best sea creature of all, you know you'll keep it. The two of you head to your separate tattoo beds, and make finger guns at each other as you're inked. Right? Especially coming from Damien. When your tattoo is finished, it shows a sea cucumber in the middle of it expelling its own organs, something you hope Damien will be impressed by. But when Damien shows you his tattoo, it's literally just a cucumber in the shape of the sea. Fuck. Miscommunication. Damien is displeased and immediately scrubs his new tattoo off, using your face. No, right when everything was going so well. Oh, not my smarts. How could you, narrator? Destroyed Damien's trust in you and lost 2 smarts and 1 charm. I needed that, you bastard. At least you have a tattoo of the sea cucumber. Fuck it, not worth it. I think it's worth it. Well, we try for nothing, right? Yes.
All right.
You finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Oh, going to the prom together. Well, that's not good start.
I mean, low battery, critical levels, can't respond to awkward questions, shutting down. Beep boop.
You were so ashamed by your failure that after prom, you photo edited Garfield into all your prom pics as if he was your prom day. Yeah, Garfield, the orange cartoon cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your photo edition skills, still couldn't photo edit the sadness of your face away. Sad. It was worth it for the sea cucumber. Definitely. Kai, most likely to become a lasagna. Yeah, I could see that. Calculator's quote, error, quote not uploaded correctly. New secret endings, new events, new outcomes. Cool. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of your lives. Oh, it's alright. It was worth a try. Can't win 'em all. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. I've always got the cucumber, that's all I need. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Calculator uploaded his mind into the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 200% nicer. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. The latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Very nice. Right? What more could you ask for? I love the artwork in this game. It's great. That's a great mustache. Stage prop. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, it's great. Again, all these little pictures. Oh, very sweet. Yeah, that seems accurate, that one. Thanks for playing. Thanks for letting me play. You've unlocked 6 new images in the gallery. Are they? Let's have a look, shall we? More art. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. I think we ran into Zombie Lady. Oh, she's one of the play ones, isn't she, I think? Is that Pokemon? There's a boy. Some interesting people we didn't run into. What is this guy? I should probably not look at this stuff, should I? It's kind of spoilery. It's not really spoilery, I guess. Pretty cool to run into it in the game. Let's do a non-DLC one. Go for full. Spooky High School, the sweetest years of your lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Always.
I can do this.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. She called Vicky. Alright. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was cute as she was during a circle. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Liam Delacroix, 4 something something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was a truly lovable dog.
Yay!
Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest prom quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by his stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You get the chance to produce a movie. Ah, here we go again. I mean, I'm still going with this one. It's the most sensible. Cool as reality show would be. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field. And if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house. Or they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. 8 rich people fight in a weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. Ooh, yeah. People in position of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail... I mean, that just seems nice. That just seems nice. That seems a bit too nice. 12 experts on various sorts of seduction live in a house with a space of common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage. I do quite like the idea of that. Let's go for that. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. The abstract concept of gratefulness. Sure, the head of their fire crest enemy, fiercest enemy. Anything capable of leading them to overdose of some sort. Jesus Christ. A pony. Always a pony. Anything on fire. Or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire. A silly toy that makes silly noises. be real. It would be that one. They are all very good shows. I think this worked out well for us last time. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give zero shits and gain 2 boldness. And here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, gagging, chewing, it's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms.
Cool.
It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous.
Yes, Polly!
Oh man, that brings back memories. The matryoshka diet is how I died! I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements.
Hey, bros!
Whoa, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped. Anything. Have you heard of the Imhotep cleanse? It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus you get to rub tombs. You've heard of the paleo diet? Now try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you a super buff. I like both of these. I like them slightly more. Whoa, awesome! I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex, and now I finally have my excuse. But dinosaurs died out years ago, Scott. Where are you going to find one? Easy! I squat thrust so hard it sends me back in time. I'm not sure there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that will alter the fabric of reality, Scott. That shows how little you know about squat thrusts, Polly. There is no problem that can't be solved by squat thrusts. Later, Scott shows you how to do your math homework with squat thrusts. The magic is real. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. I'm a charmly funny boy. Alright, let's switch it up. Let's go talk to Demon Slayer. You find the Slayer sitting alone at the table. Is she even a student or what?
This is impossible!
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush with them, a friend to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy flattered that, actually, wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today, I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street. And I need a monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what class is. Are you a fighter? A mage? A cleric? Out with it. Oh, you're something much better. You're a party smith. A gun haver. Would be a gun haver. A gun haver? Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. You reveal just how many guns you actually have. Holy shit! How can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at school? You have your red biceps to thank for the former, and Monstropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter. Okay, well, do you have a silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullet you don't have. Well, alright. Let's go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns. Alright then, thank you. And now I'm gonna go run ahead, screaming away from you, if that's alright. Is this a Ravi? She seems fun, yeah. It totally is. God bless Monstropolis. You gain +4 boldness. I'll take it. I'll take that boldness. I'll take it and hold it real close.
All right.
To the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain plus charm. The 2 variety. As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying to beige business suits. By the time you get over to them, they've both taken their suits off and are examining them critically.
Something still isn't right.
Yeah, and I really don't want to half-ass Pokemon's cosplay. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything. As you should, buddy.
I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Poker Humans video game than me.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Seems like she'd be a fun option.
But what the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Duggan Wilbert. The twin titans of real estate. I know who they are, Scott. I played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what they're missing.
I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna see how it goes this time. I'm gonna be a bit more open this time. And try and not get every event that pops up to be one person. You know right away that there are costumes need. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing no human could be caught dead without. A unicycle. A gun. Unicycle.
Fucking metal.
I thought you'd like that, buddy.
Yes, yes, this is exactly what my costume needed. Come on, Scott, put your mask, and let's head over to the convention.
Okay, Damien.
Hey, by the way, why is the convention happening over at the First National Bank? In the middle of the day, on a weekday. Humans don't ask questions, Scott. Come on, let's go make some friends.
If anyone asks, that gun isn't yours. You gain +2 fun and 1 boldness. Do a little jiggle.
All right.
I assume that's probably not the best way to approach it. I just want to see some more of the events. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokémon's Go, the mobile game, based on the hit television show, Pocket Humans.
Awesome,
I assume it's going to be one of these two. Whoa, you've got Walker Jacobs. Those are so rare.
Fucking metal.
You bet your ass I do. And check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a fucking beast doing his taxes.
I heard he's lactose intolerant though.
Yeah. I feed him nothing but cheese pieces to fuck with him. He hates it.
It's very hard not to just go for him, isn't it? It's too fun. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar.
Fuck you. You got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management.
Yeah. I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle to get her, but it was so worth it. That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare, it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your... Winslow Gibbs, Fiscal Responsibility, 14 Armor Class, 20 Loving Owner of Speedboat and several docks. Scabs Rent-A-Car, Sex Murderer. Jesus. So they're for Fiscal Responsibility, 14 Armor Class. God damn it, Damien, why do you exist? Why do I have to focus on ye?
Now this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made Pokemons like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why the fuck did nobody tell me this was in the game?
Whoa, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and it's upsetting Walter Jacobs.
Fuck Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs Rent-A-Car, and he's gonna murder all my other Pokemons. Yo, I'd have to trade you my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch, but all my Pokemons are obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why'd you think I'm up here with all the time? Tell you what, I'll beat up the loser of your choice, free of charge, if you hook me up with that mighty bastard.
Why not? You never even know when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose the Scabs Rent-A-Car, but you gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Awesome.
Alright.
Alright. You're not an option, right? Let's talk to you. I know. He's just fun to talk to too. You've barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running out there, clearly panicking.
Dog, you've gotta help us. We're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air. We can hardly talk.
Ah, you see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they need to also breathe in.
No way!
Whoa, that works way better. I had no idea we forgot about that.
Yeah, you don't either.
Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now, what you want, we'll do literally anything.
Teach me calculus. Give me an extreme makeover.
An extreme makeover? Like an extreme makeover? Are you sure?
You nod because apparently this is what you want from a pack of idiot dogmen.
Alright boys, you know what that means. Time for one of our patented extreme spa treatments.
Suddenly you're surrounded by wolves covering your face with their wide, moist tongues. Gross. You can feel your pores really opening up beneath the relentless torrent of dog saliva and unconditional love. Slightly less gross. When the wolf pack finally gets bored of licking you, you're positively glowing. You gain +4 charm. You're so charming.
Alright.
To the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PC mining bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. You see Damien beating the piss out of the goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. The extreme makeover was not what I was expecting.
It's the whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell. I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Yeah, not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up.
Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it.
I mean, is there anything rad I can do as king of hell? Literally anything?
You're getting the ultimate way to fight authority, total war. Kings have harems, and I'm definitely joining yours. I want to go with that one, but I feel like it's not the right way.
Fucking metal!
Oh yeah, war. I totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about, what's the word? Diplomacy? Diplomacy? Diplomacy. Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster.
Damien's so excited he even stopped strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Success. Great success.
All right.
Library class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Ah, the sounds of learning. Chalk on blackboard, pencils on paper, an ominous crash. It's quite high for now. I don't trust it. Just waiting for the inevitable crash. It would seem that Damien and Vera have knocked over several desks in a rush to get to one particular seat.
Listen, snakes for brains. Don't you dare even think about it.
Back off, brimstone breath. I will turn you to stone before you can snap your oddly well manicured fingers.
What makes you think you're worthy of sitting in the ultimate cold seat?
I could get more likes posting a picture of me flipping you off than you'd get on a full frontal nude. Jesus.
Ah, clearly you've never seen my nudes.
Sake. Ever heard of Demon Douche? HebrosTexting.com?
Well then, if my sex are internet famous, I'm obviously the fucking coolest.
You think you're being ridiculed on the internet makes you cooler than being on King Minos' list of wealthiest human hybrids under 300 years old. Okay. This could go on forever. Better settle it for them. Let's fucking take the seat yourself before either of them can stop you. Calm down and unholy storm a Runko to obliterate the seat. Oh. I'd go for that once. Damien and Vera look at you in awe. It seems a new champion of coolness has been selected.
Kai? It can't be. And yet, the seat never lies.
You feel a change come over you. Your skin is glowing. Your blog is trending. And you're suddenly wearing 3 additional pairs of sunglasses. I bow to your lit snack chat skills and on fleet outfit. You want to lend your impeccable fashion sense to my...
No. Please. Join me for a night of punching and dominoes.
Your social calendar has suddenly filled up. You hope they don't mind if you stay seated for all the festivities. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Hey.
All right.
Alright. Should we go this time? Let's see what's going on with these two this time, shall we? Their rivalry seems quite fun. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over, drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Verta's pile.
Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve on efficiency. Yeah, punching in dominoes. I wonder if you punch the dominoes.
Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them.
Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those you need a priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once.
And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Can't think of anything else I would rather do. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy and then film hit blackmail in bulk. Wow. I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien? Where'd he go?
Hey, I'm back. I just set the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything?
What about the rest of the plan?
There was a plan?
Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs. Nice.
All right.
To the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You're chilling out, not murdering anybody when Damien stinks up to you. He's holding a large sack with the words "definitely not a corpse" written on it. Oh, we've done this one.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag.
You never would have guessed.
Now here's the thing, I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse. At least not without my lawyer present. But let's just say, he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do.
Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. I think this one worked last time. Just chuck him in my garage, he'll blend in perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies. You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's chariot and hoof it over to your garage.
Holy hell, these are all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart, fuck, you've got 3 popes in here. I spent all this time trying to be a great murderer, when the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time.
Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Joke's on him, you're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
All right.
Alright, let's go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! Damien's just minding his own business, clotheslining people, when suddenly a loud siren goes off above you. It's the Slayer! She's on the roof of the school, holding a megaphone, and she's looking right at Damien.
Prepare to die!
What up, Balzac? Put this in your horn and smoke it. Yo mama's so fat, when she possesses someone, they don't need an exorcism. They need liposuction. Oh yeah? Well.
Damien's stuck. It's up to you to figure out a comeback. You lean over and whisper in his ear. Yo mama's so poor she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. Fuck you, Van Helsing looking piece of shit. I feel like that's what he'd say anyway. Go for this.
Fuck you, you Van Helsing looking piece of shit. You think you're cute wearing an entire fucking cow as a corset, huh? Well, I've got news for you, shitzilla. You look like you've crashed a silver-plated bicycle into a goddamn leather daddy convention. Why don't you slap on a couple of nipple rings and change your name to Buffy the Wonder Imp? Christ fucking amateurs.
The Slayer flees into the in tears. Oh, I'm so sorry. And Damien slips you a soul fist bump. Nice. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
All right.
Oh, we've not met you yet. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. Oh, does he? Oh, that's cool. That's a cute little addition to his character. I've searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV switched from HDMI to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. Well, that's your problem, buddy. You have a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension. You solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours. Fuck that, let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? Yeah. Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. That just goes against the spirit of the whole thing. First we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Then we pretty much do whatever we want and then make it illegal for people not to do the same thing once a year. Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity.
Yes, give me all the stats.
Good. You know what? Important for you. Oh, you missed me and my shit, huh? What do you know more? All this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though. Alright. Too poor for this? Oh, because I'm skint. Why didn't want it anyway? I actually know what this stuff does. Let's go for that. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I should have found which the fun one was. Could I be so bold? Ah, nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells. But you know what I mean, right? All the shrimp. You have never seen so much shrimp.
All right.
Gym. Outdoors. Gym. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win other people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. After dodgeball comes obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students.
Right, class. I've imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid, I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will.
I don't know that I could just, could I be any more bold? I will not let you down, coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants.
Finally, we're the adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called?
That would be a platypus.
I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror.
Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course. We got to go native, mates. Oi, hold my beer. Wow, have a look at them. They're so cute. Let's slay them with kindness. Oh, I didn't notice my charm. Crikey. What a mixture. Well, I do say. I feel like this is the one to get, alright. You grab your trusty Bowie knife, slam a 6-pack of Fosters, and wade into the obstacle course. You dispatch your armed platypi fend off magpies by whipping them with snakes, and punch a koala. After winning an arm wrestling match against a drunk crocodile, you instantly become a hero. Whoa, that was awesome! You even made Coach cry!
It's tears of joy. The will of youth really find a way. Damien sees it too. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. It's just so much murder.
Your glorious slaughter of endangered animals will go down in history. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. And a lawsuit from Green Trees. That's everything I wanted. Can't be happier.
All right.
Alright. See what's going on with the continued adventures of you two, shall we? You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays and ketchup packets.
Alright. We'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe?
Because we only have so much C4, Damien.
That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing?
Damien points a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat.
Can we blow him up?
No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Kai. We'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us.
Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself, split the money with Vera, eat the pickle. Well, quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Problem solved.
Yes! Success! Suck it, ogre!
That doesn't actually solve that.
Look, Vera, now the path to the bullet's clear. We can blow it up and walk out with the cash.
But the ogre is still there.
The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre.
Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre just like fucking hell. You ate the pickle. And everyone knows the police are the ultimate aphrodisiac. Fuck's sake. Don't know how I managed it, but I'm happy I did. Outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think that you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. Yeah, screw the ogre. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka altogether. It's a party to remember, you gain +2 fun, and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You see Damien about to punch some noob, when suddenly a dimensional portal opens between the two of you.
Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob.
There will be plenty of noobs to punch, my Thurston Palamore, when you are mine.
What?
I've traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies, and for my bedroom. Get out of here.
Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck?
Very blunt, buddy, very blunt. I wouldn't put it quite so crassly.
Well, I would. And that sounds doper than hell. Which isn't that hard because hell is lame, but still.
But if Damon goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, how will he fucking kill people for you? There's only one thing to do. Defeat the prince's entire shitty army using nothing but a colander and a grapefruit. Show Damon a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. This one. Armed with your trusty Commander Helm and furious grapefruit, you charge through the rift. The prince's army turns out to be just 3 dudes, and one of the dudes is just 2 toddlers in a trench coat. You strain the shit out of them, squeeze grapefruit juice into their wounds, and toss what's left into a volcano. And what's more, you livestream the entire thing for Damien to watch back home. When you get back, he's applauding.
Holy shit, that was wicked. I've never seen someone be so gratuitous with a grapefruit. Screw this interdimensional a-hole. I want you to teach me about using limes as an offensive weapon.
The prince slinks back to his kingdom to recruit a new shitty army. While you teach Damien the mysteries of citrus foo, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. I'm glad because I'm totally lacking in those 2 stats. I'm sorry. He brought it on himself. The interdimensional dude's quite fun. Bathroom, we've not been there in a while. That day you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way, you run into the Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip, it tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 megagrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't all that bad. You gain +2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms. You're chilling in the bathroom with Damien and Miranda. Thank the gods for co-ed bathrooms. Everything's going great and you're obviously very cool until you hear some noises. Oh snap! It's Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor.
Damn, we're done. If I get caught skipping class again, they're gonna feed me to the school's dragon. Or even worse, they'll make me come in on Saturday.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't bring my champion. Who would fight to the death to defend my honor? What can we do? It seems they're both waiting for you to do something. But how do you scare a werebear? No time to think. You burst out of the stall and make yourself as big as possible. It's showtime. Play dead until he goes away. I'm not sure that helps these two. You puff out your cheeks, stuff a bunch of toilet paper in your shirt, and wave your arms in the air. Like you just don't care. Crazy Martin has no idea what the hell is happening. He thinks he's having a flashback to Nam. As Martin flees the bathroom, Damien puts a hand on your shoulder.
That was stupid as hell, but you sure scared him to death. Stupidity plus bravery is my favorite mix. You're rad.
Yes, that was superb. For a moment you scared me too, so convincing. You're my knight in shining armor. Defeating a werebear with nothing more than toilet paper. That's something to remember. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Jesus.
Alright.
He's just a cuddly janitor bear. He's fine. He's fine. Where should we go this time? Demon Slayer, come to you. You're eating lunch, minding your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business.
Psst, hey! Would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge?
Betraying your friends sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch.
Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses for like totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You'll totally do it? And I can trust what you say 100%? Great! Which technique do you want to learn?
How to be the protagonist of any scene. How to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. Interesting. I am the boldest bald that has ever molded. And utterly charming. Let's go for this one. It's in line with what we've been doing. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs.
Really? That's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone right, and instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard.
Gee, thanks. You've punched hard, and you've even punched really hard, but really, really hard? That's revolutionary. You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. You gain plus for baldness. Sorry, what were we saying about baldness? I think I've overdone it a bit.
All right.
What are you gonna say this time, Damien?
Back to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. I'm basically Damien. I have become him. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain plus 2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name. Till the end of this turn, the route run. Spud. I am Spud. It's later when you're minding your own business, and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. Definitely not. When you see Damien making his way over to you, at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Oh, I can't remember if this one went well or not last time.
Yo, so where's this thing? You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdars?
Boy on bold royalty. Why thank you, kind sir.
I actually think you're only 70% awful fuckdar tops. In fact, I actually think you're kinda rad. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image on your skin fucking forever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos, if you can come up with something rad for us.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up, it's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is... Alright. That means I can't have the sea cucumber this time though if I go for this. Oh, but the sea cucumber. But the sea cucumber though. Oh. And... Royal Spud the Bald. Thank you. Well, thank you, sir. An on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire.
Oh my fuck. That's the most metal thing I've ever heard. I made a good choice with you. Maybe the pentagrams of pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that are pentagrams. And the fire can be sentient, and when the pentagrams can hate their deadbeat uncle, and then the guns end up beat TV because they won't eat their vegetables, and maybe the pentagrams are also ex-convicts. These will be the raddest tattoos ever. Let's go get them right now and have them on both of our bodies together forever.
What? You are about to get badass matching tattoos with Damien. This is the raddest, coolest, dopest, most lit thing to have ever happened. And now you'll be tied together for eternity. You gain the sickest tattoo of all time, as well as +2 boldness and +1 charm. You bold bugger. Well, I think after all that we have to go for the smart guy, right? That's what the stats are telling me. Smart guy? Of course not. Yes, I'll be your noob.
Alright.
I'll happily be your noob. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom? With you? You dumb fuck. That's a fucking great idea.
You fucking had me there for a minute, you jerk.
Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to the prom.
Prom night was awesome. Hey, first win, first win, first win, first win. Because I'm so bold. Prom night was awesome. You and Damien reflected on all the fucked up misadventures you had over the past few weeks. You've definitely been your worst self. Oh, like my little guy's got a little heart. Bless him. After some good laughs, you conclude, well, I'm definitely going to hell. He stayed silent a bit after that, then he added,
You know what? I see no problem with that.
best night ever. Oh. Most likely to survive for a year of drinking on his own pee. Yay! I win! Sexiest horn. I can see that too. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I did my best, yeah. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd of our lives. Yeah, they're adorable together, huh? After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in the National Pokemon Tag Tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon team did taxes as if it were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. Thanks, man. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs the momentogram filters. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Boom. He's Pumpkinhead. Ba boom, ba 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 boom, ba boom. Yeah, I feel like they're probably like one of the ideal sort of connections, I guess. It's always a fun little combination, that one, isn't it? But it's the whole opposites attract thing, right? Ba 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 da ba da ba ba ba. I think that's my favorite one. That one's adorable. Thanks for playing. I'm ready to experiment with you. Aww. Aww. Adorable. You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. What? You You have unlocked 9 new images for the gallery. Alright. Well, now I have to know. Hi, buddy. Oh, cool, you can change these. That's neat. Full screen. Like a screenshot. Polaroids. Oh, these are the things at the end. Door. That's right. The knife. Reach do it this way. There. What is going on here? Oh, they're playing a board game. I like this one. Who's the little blob dude? That's hilarious. Boom, 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 boom. My favorite one. Wow, favorite one so far. I like this one. This one's fun. Oh, bless her. She's struggling. Hey, computer boy. Why, hello there. Love how colourful this game is. Ah, oh, there's that weird eye. Alright, more art. Got more art for your art. If you like art, then we'll put some art in your art. Oh, I'd stop looking at these and I'd see them in the game. I remember. By Irene Bajani. Very nice, Irene. That's a good one. Ooh. Cool. Who is that? That's crazy. Most likely to collapse in on himself like a black hole. Superlative. Interesting. That Polly, she looks different. Cool, very cool. I miss some of these. Yeah. Adorable. Very nice. Whoa, there's 7 pages of endings. Crikey. Well, it takes a while to get all those. So now. Alright. Right, I need to get some food and do some eating. There's still the special Polaroid of Oz and Damien. Yeah. Is that a different one? Do you mean this one? Or is there another one? Oh, I just noticed he's putting his bloody hand in the Bunsen burner. I'm ready to experiment with you. Great. Ooh, right. Yeah, I need to go get some food. So I'll be off for a little bit, and I'll be back on later. I want to say soonish, but I don't know how soon it'll be. Maybe an hour or so. Ooh, and then I'm going to play a little something else along the same theme. It is super adorable. Alright, thanks for watching anyway, buddy. Appreciate it. It's been fun times. I'll be back on soonish. Hope you're still around. Have a nice day. Have a nice Sunday, you know? They make a great couple. Really. I think of all of them, of all the little faces I see floating up and down. Definitely my favourite two to pair together. Although I'm interested to see if he's in like any of the others. He seems like he'd be fun. But yes, I shall see you later. Soonish, even. Ooh, thank you. Have a nice couple of hours. Have a nice Sunday. Bye.